Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is Mr. McIntosh from A New Measure with a new video. This video is for you beat makers. I'm gonna show you how to make a drum pattern in a pattern region instead of a MIDI region. If you find this video helpful, go ahead, press that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. But let's get into it. First, you want to create a software instrument track. All right, so the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and add your instrument in. Now, go to electronic drum kit. I'm just gonna grab one. Atlanta, let's do that one. So these are all the instruments that's in the drum pack, right? Now, normally, since I have a MIDI keyboard, I would just go here and start playing some stuff. All right, and if you record that, it's gonna record in MIDI, right? So you'll have something that look like this. But an easier way to do it, especially for drums, let's get that out of here. Pull this back up. Is go right here, right click, and then select create pattern region. Now you have a pattern region, not a MIDI region. Here are all your instruments here. So they're down here in this little box here. Now in this little box, you can input your sounds. And if you're used to making beats on Fruity Loops and you want to use Logic now, this is something similar to that Fruity Loops pattern window that you have on there too. All right. So I'm gonna make a quick little pattern real quick. First thing I wanna do is I wanna let out my snares. Well, actually no, first thing I wanna do is I wanna create my steps. I just like to use 32. It's just easier for me in case I wanna manipulate some things in between kicks and snares. So I'll go ahead and I'll add my snares in here. That's a little bit too slow. Let me put it on. Let's go with about 145. All right, let's put some kicks in there. All right, so you got a little pattern there that you can work with and build around. Also, what I do, because you don't want that to repeat. So what happens is you enter this in one time here, and it extends this length, which is 4 bars. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll cut it in half, hit Command R, that'll repeat it. I got the same section here, but I want to make it different. So just loop this part. All right, so. A little variation in beat pattern a little bit so the beat doesn't get stale after playing the same thing over and over and over again. And sometimes I'll do this, you know, maybe 4 times, make 4 different variations and piece them together the way that sounds best. Or sometimes I'll just use 2, it just depends on the mood of the track and what's going on. But I'm gonna just do 2 for now for a quick demo because I'm probably not gonna use this. Yeah, so these are all different instruments, but they're all playing together here in this pack. So if you want to separate these, so separate pattern region by kit piece, Now you got them separated out. Now they're all still combined into this stack here. So you want to separate these from the rest of the stack because you may want to mix them different. You may want to change some values. You may want to pan. More than likely you'll need to do all of those things if you're mixing it. So what you'll do is you'll hit flatten stack. Now what you can do is go ahead and get rid of the tracks that you aren't using. All right, now you're done. Once you delete those tracks and you just have these, and you have your pattern region made, you can go on to your next instrumentation. If you want to add more of these, you can, of course. If you want to use a different pack, you can, of course. But this is an easier way to make drums inside Logic Pro X without having to do it through the MIDI region way and like play the notes using the keyboard or the piano roll. You can just kind of punch it in. All right. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Man, again, thanks for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. This is Mr. Macintosh with a new measure. Till next time, holla in a minute.